Good day and welcome to Lifestyle Show. My name is Arthur Mafokate and today I'm chilling with a giant. When I say giant, I'm talking about 45 years in the industry. A man who has influenced a generation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome together Sizwe Zako.
Yes, Atman.
I don't know where to start.
Yeah, it's been a long one.
I don't know where to start. I was still a dancer.
Yes.
You were involved in the Shell Road to Fame.
Yes.
If
yes.
I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
You were the guy that playing the pianos there,
for the
auditioning people.
Yes.
I was still a dancer.
Yes, I remember.
That's when I first met you.
Yes.
Yo, imagine.
Yeah.
That's years
Yes.
and years
Yes.
ago.
Yes.
Before
Yes.
you could even discover Rebecca Malope.
Yes.
Because a lot of people don't know. Me, I'll call you the godfather of modern gospel. Because you have influenced the generation.
Thank
a
you.
lot of
Thank
people
you,
don't
sir.
understand that even artists that came after the discovery of Rebecca Malope, some of the people that you worked with went on to discover other people.
Yes.
People like Awutsepo,
Yes,
Nzimande, and all of
yes,
them.
yes,
So,
yes.
but let's start the journey from scratch
Yes.
up to where you got involved in the Shell Road to Fame.
Yes.
Who's Sizwe?
See, I'm Sizwe Zako from Port Elizabeth, and it's now called Gqeberha, of which I don't like. And we tried our best there, we won competitions and all that, and then we reached the ceiling because there were no recording studios and all that kind of stuff. So I decided one day to ask my sister to get me a train ticket. So I came up to Joburg. It was raining all the way from Port Elizabeth, and I reached Park Station and it was pouring and I couldn't go. For days I was just scrolling on the bench there for about 2-3 days, and then the fourth day it started to cool off the rain.
And you know, you just reminded me of something that I never even thought of. When you mentioned Park Station, at some point I didn't have money to go home. And you gave me money.
Hey, man. Hey,
I had forgotten about that.
Oh, my brother.
Sorry for this.
No
but
problem.
The
No
thing is,
problem.
you just took me back. I even forgot that at some point you even assisted me.
Yes.
Because you mentioned about taking money, going to a train
Yes.
and going to Joburg.
Yes.
I left my home in Soweto to try and make it in the music industry.
Yes.
And I remember, were you at Chippy Street or Bree Street?
I think it was...
You accompanied MCM, Mike Fuller Music?
Yes.
And then I waited for you for the whole day.
Yes.
And you gave me $4 to go
Oh,
home.
man. That man. Sure. Yeah.
It makes this interview now a bit difficult for me because I'm thinking about all these people that are leaving their homes,
Yes.
going to seek greener pastures.
Yes.
And how was it like, when you made that decision, leaving your home?
Man, it was kind of difficult because, that time, Joburg, we felt that we had language challenges and all that, because we felt that you're going to come across guys or people who say something you don't hear. And then also there was that thing of Joburg being a rough place, and we're from a very slow.
And how old are you then?
I think I was I was 20 something, 24, 25.
You see, and you helped me before I could even reach that age. And I don't think, even if I were to try 100 or million times, you'll never remember that day because you were just doing it from the bottom of your heart. You didn't even know who I was. Obviously, you knew I was just this boy that was always sitting next to the studio trying to make it.
Never we need some stage.
Yes, we came to you after. By then, you had already assisted me. But I don't think I ever related that story to you, that you did give me $4 to go home. Because it was getting late and I didn't have nowhere to go. And I had to just approach you and ask for money. So you get to Joburg, you have left your home, and you said, we tried. Who were you? Were you a group or?
No, it was myself. It was only me.
But I'm saying when you had tried everything.
Yes, we were a group at home. When we tried everything, we won competitions there until we felt that no, then there's nothing else left for us. We needed to take this thing further and record, and all that.
But other guys were not interested in living.
Other guys were not interested. Like I say, some people were very, were not sure about Joburg. They were a bit scared of Joburg, and there's cancel, there's this.
Did you have relatives?
I had an uncle that at some stage, at a later stage, I looked for, and I managed to find him at Thokoza. But after some months.
So when you got to Joburg, what did you do?
I was just crossing my fingers that things would work, and I know nobody, but I knew that I was having this talent that that I'm gonna showcase, and probably someone would say, "This is great, and come join us, let's work," and all that kind of stuff. That is exactly what happened.
But how did you survive? How did it eventually happen?
Well, when the rain stopped, then on the third day, I walked around and I asked people about the music place and all that. And someone said, "No, there's Gallo down there," and all that kind. So I walked down there. Guys there were rehearsal places there.
Yes, I remember
groups.
there used to be rehearsals.
Yes.
I think it was Kerk Street or something.
Yes. So I went in one of the rooms. There was a group called William and the Young Five. William
Tetu, yes. It was, which one was Big Five? Was it William? Or it was another one? It was Temba in something.
Yes, from Sibukeng.
Yes.
Now, as I got in there, they had their manager, Prapita Mutichu.
Yes.
And then they said, "How can we help you?" I said, "I'm a keyboard player, I'm looking for a job." And this guy said, "Okay, just give him a chance." And then I got there. I had my strong song there that I've learned, and I played it. The guy was like shocked. He said, "Listen, can you guys see how this thing played?" And also I was fortunate. I got my first job there, and then
and you didn't know anyone?
I didn't know anyone.
And then you joined the William Tetu's band?
Yes, I joined William Tetu's band, and he did some couple of shows until some other group called Theta.
Yes, I remember Theta.
Yes, Theta offered me a job, but it was very difficult because they were playing heavy chords and all that. So I couldn't really last with them, and then I went to another one called Afubi. Yes, and then as we were rehearsing there at Doke House, a young lady came across, say, "Hey man, I'm from Limpopo. I need to do my music, to record music. I don't have compositions, I've got nothing. Can you assist?" So I said, "Okay, come weekends, we can play around and see what comes up." First weekend, as we came up with a song that we felt, no, we don't need to go any further, this is it. And we took the cassette to Prapita Tladi there at RPM. You remember RPM?
Prapita was working for a record company, by the way.
Yes.
And people only know him for Joy of Jazz.
Yes.
Yes, Prapita was working for a record company. I forgot.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. And he said, no, then now that you're not experienced, I'll get you a producer. And he got me Ray.
But who's that lady?
Ebony.
What?
Lina Khama, yes. Yeah.
No ways.
Yeah.
I've been dying to interview her.
Yeah.
No
yeah,
ways.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. She will tell you.
I
Yeah.
can't believe this.
Yes, yes, yes. Now we had a huge song, I Need Somebody to Love.
Yes, I
something
need
like-
somebody.
Yeah. Yes,
Yes,
yes, yes.
Is it that one?
Yes, that's the one, yes. And I said to her, listen now, please, because I could see that the similar guys saw that she was good and she had a hit. I said, please don't dump me
Yes.
because of this guy. But she couldn't help it. The guys were very strong. The band, Stimela, was very strong and they were backing her so well. So I lost the band.
But what was she doing there? She became a backing singer.
She became, no, they started to bill her in their shows as well.
Yes.
And they backed
Yes, because
her.
I remember they used to tour
Yes,
together, but I was a
yes.
kid then.
Yes,
Like
yes.
I was just following
Yes,
around.
yes,
Because I
yes.
used to go to Galo and just sit there for the whole
Yes,
day,
yes,
you know,
yes,
just
yes.
watching superstars go in, come out.
Yes, yes.
That's how I met you the
Yes.
first time. It was long
Yes.
before I met you.
Yes.
Nabu Winnie and Tsepo and them.
Yes, yes.
By then I had known you.
Yes, yes, yes.
Wow. So you were behind Ebony.
Yes, 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 yes.
I'm actually shocked. I wonder if I've never even heard about this before.
Yes, yes, yes.
But her kids are aware of that.
They are aware. She was at our concert last night and we had some nice, lovely time remembering. She even sang that song on stage, you know. And
it's still a hit.
Yeah, yeah. She's still got a voice. Yeah. I was
Yes.
so shocked. She still
Yes.
got a voice, yeah. Yeah.
I'm actually shocked. Yo. I'm trying to
Yes,
imagine it and I'm
yes,
struggling.
yes.
And how do you end up with the Shell Road to Fame?
The Shell Road to Fame, as I was with the group Theta, the manager was a woman called Linda Bernhardt, a white
Yes.
Jewish woman, and then she after shows we would go to her office for salaries and all that kind of stuff. And one day when I went there, after we bagged Abigail Gqeberha, she said to me, Shell Road to Fame, which was under her dad's, is looking for a pianist to back the children. And then I said, definitely I'm in. So I managed to get into it.
Yeah, because I remember you sitting there for the whole day
Yes,
playing for
yes,
all the
yes,
artists
yes,
that were auditioning
yes.
from morning to evening.
Yeah, it was very difficult, very painful, because now imagine you given 30 people and you must remember, now you're on number 30, they say number 1 must go on stage. You're just thinking, gosh, what's that song? Because you have to just keep it in your head.
Yes.
And you're sensitive that you don't want the singer to say, you spoiled my chances.
Yes.
I could have won here, you made mistakes.
Yes,
and
because I remember you guys would even rehearse. When
Yes,
dancers are on stage,
yes,
you guys
yes,
are rehearsing
yes,
backstage.
yes,
Because
yes.
we had to wait to be auditioned late in the
Yes,
evening.
yes.
But, we were passionate. We just
Yes,
wanted to make
yes,
it in the
yes,
industry.
yes,
And I
yes.
tried for a couple of years,
Yes.
trying to make it.
Yes.
And hence I'm studying with the journey of who Sizwe is,
Yes,
so that
yes.
people can understand the
Yes,
hardships that you
yes,
went through
yes,
up
yes.
to a point
Yes.
where you made it.
Yes.
Because most of us got to know who Sizwe is
Yes.
when you started breaking people like Rebecca Malope.
Yes. There was a whole lot of battle between there. We were really, it was tough. I remember I had a friend, also a music producer called Gqeberha.
Yes,
You remember,
Godfrey.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
they were doing Abu Zone 3.
Yes, Abo Casino,
Yes.
Mercy Pakela, Chaklas, all those things. So we were staying together in Orlando. I remember we were so broke at some stage, and he decided that, no man, let's write a song about Jomo's father.
Yes.
Because now every time we go to the train, we would pass Jomo's place there at Orlando.
Yes.
And you'll see,
Next to the stadium
Yes,
there.
next to the stadium.
DOCC.
The OCC, yes. We would see, sometimes you see him washing his Valiant there. And then we decided, no man, let's do a song. So we did our little research about his father. We wrote something, and we thought, but we don't have money. How are we going to go to the studio? So there was a guy who was married, or I don't know, that the lady was a girlfriend. He had a studio somewhere a white guy. I just forgot his name. I forgot his name. He had a black
Yes.
girlfriend. Yeah.
I also stayed there with them.
Was it Danny or so? Something?
No, I mean, that black woman.
Yes, yes.
She ended up being a sound engineer.
Yes,
I
yes.
stayed at her place as well.
Okay.
We were talking about her with Sbu.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Because that's how much I've struggled in this
Okay.
industry.
Okay.
And they adopted me. I stayed there for a few days.
Wow. And they were friendly. We said to them, no, man, give us some time. We'll pay you. This guy's going to pay us. And we're not sure if Jomo's going to like the song or what. And he said, okay, come in. And then we done the rhythm. Now there's no singer. We decided during lunch hour to just go to the street and see what can. Fortunately, Coyote came across and we said, come, we want you to sing something here upstairs. So we went up with Coyote. We gave him melodies and lyrics. 30 minutes, done.
What was the name of the song?
I don't remember. Skara's
Yes.
Song for Skara. Song for Skara. So we took a cassette to Jomo and said, this is a song for your dad. Listen. He put it in a Valiant. He listened. He was excited. We said, pay us now. Believe you me, I think he paid us something like 2.7 thousand.
What?
That was
That
a
was
million.
a lot of
That was
money.
a million. We rushed and get the primer stove, the duvets and all that. So our cuckoos were looking so nice after that. So
Just out of that one idea.
just one of that one, out of that one idea.
Which year did you arrive in Joburg?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
You can't remember.
I can't remember.
And which year was it when you did the song?
That was before I came across Lena and
Yes.
the Rebecca's. That was maybe a year or 2 years before that.
And then when you discovered Rebecca, it might have been 1988 or something.
Yes.
Because I remember I was a kid, I just wanted to be her dancer.
I think 1986.
86, yes.
Yeah, 86.
I just wanted to be her dancer.
Yeah.
I was not interested in school, not interested in anything.
Yeah.
I mean, I would follow Rebecca even when she was having breakfast. I would sit here just watching her, trying to get a job. And I failed to get that job. And you had that song. What's that song? Ngzobatole.
Yes.
In fact, talking about Ngzobatole, I've always wanted to ask this question. I always said I'll ask Rebecca, but each time I meet her, there was a part after the first chorus. What was it saying?
I think that was Shangan. I don't know where.
I always thought it's Shangan or Swahili.
Yeah.
Because I've always asked myself, oh, you also don't remember what it was saying.
I don't remember what it was. I think her sister came with that. Her sister came with that idea. You know, her sister was her backing vocals. Yes.
Rebecca is a pop artist. She's dancing there with Gqeberha and all those things.
Yes.
But she did a gospel song, one gospel song, I think on her second single or second album or something. What prompted you to change hairstyle into gospel?
Apparently, the whole idea was to do gospel, but about Ken Haycock said, no, this thing doesn't sell. You have to follow Brenda, Yvonne, and Mercy. You know, those are the selling things. Gospel, look at Benjamin, John sells and all that. So you have to do this if you want us to work with you. So we did that now. We were not even good at it, but at some stage we were lucky to come up with songs that people liked. And then they sold platinums and all that.
Yes, I remember.
And we felt now, no, we have power to demand to do what
But
we
there
want.
was that one gospel song.
Yeah, we will make it a point
During
in every
that time,
album.
there was that
Yes,
one that
yes,
actually made
yes,
Rebecca.
Yes.
What was it?
Stembele Kuwe.
Stembele
Yes, Stembele Kuwe. Yes. Yeah.
And that was the foundation
That
of
was
everything.
the foundation, yes.
And then you took a risk.
When we took a risk and went full-blown gospel with that Rebecca Sings Gospel, you remember?
But let me ask you a question. That Rebecca Sings Gospel, was it still released by MFM or you went to another company?
We went to EMI.
Yes, because I thought she went to EMI.
Yeah.
But why did you decide to leave Mike Fuller Music?
I think EMI offered us something better. And so we could not renew the contract with NMF. And of course, the guys there were friends with Clive Hardwick
Yes.
and Peter Tladi.
Yes.
So it was kind of easy for them to approve any kind of, because the company's big budgets as well. You remember Brenda was hot those
Yes.
days as well, yeah. So the budgets were not a problem at all. Marketing budgets were quite great. I think those were the reasons.
And then you get the Rebecca sings gospel.
Yes, yes.
And then what happens?
Ooh, then it exploded. It exploded. It exploded. Now the challenge was what's coming next, and we had to make it a point that we're on. And sometimes when we're stuck, we get guys from outside, Mthunzi Namba, Benjamin Dube, at some stage Chico Twala as well, and it went on for a very long time.
And you still stuck to that formula?
Well, yes, we did. We didn't want to change and all that, because there were some guys would come and say, no, come on, let's make it a little bit joyous and all that kind of stuff. And say, no, but we got our fan base who's enjoying this kind of approach that we're doing, because it was a showcase. I mean, we would release and within no time we platinum. So how you don't change that.
Preciso, how many albums have you done with Rebecca Malope?
Oh, I don't want to tell lies. I can't remember the number, but there's quite a lot, man. More, I think, just past 20 or so.
Yes, because I remember year after year, hit after hit.
Yes, yes.
But at what point did it stop, and why did it stop?
I think it reached a point where Rebecca started writing as well, and the song Tululalele.
Yes.
Yeah, she came with a verse.
Yes.
And says, please, can you do verses for me? We did that. Even Moyawam and all that.
Yes.
She'd come with a chorus, and then I'll do verses and all that. So that came up very well. And I think then there was a time where she felt like, no, man, I can do this. I can do this. Maybe it's not necessary to let me try and do the whole thing.
I'm asking this question because I feel like partnerships and relationships and combinations are always broken at that point when they're working.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but I'm going to also blame the record company in this case, because I feel like at some point you become so powerful as a combination that you start to scare the record companies that what if you both leave the record label?
Okay.
And one way or the other, they have to find one of you. Was it not the case with you?
No, I don't think it was the case, because honestly speaking,
You guys grew tired of each other.
I think so. I think it reached that point. And there were a whole lot of things, because also we were not directly signed to EMI. It was Abo Clive, Mabo Tlati,
Yes.
and then they signed with EMI.
Hence, I'm asking all these things
Yes.
because it starts with either licensing or joint
Yes,
venture.
yes,
you know,
yes.
those kind of relationships.
Yes,
and
yes.
I'll say these things because I looked at my relationship with people like your Mendozas, Chiscop,
Yes, yes.
how relationships somehow got messed up. They get messed up
Yes.
because of
Interference
company,
from companies.
interference.
Yes,
that's the word.
yes, yes.
Hence, I'm asking whether was it one of those or it was just, you go do your thing, I'll go do my thing.
Yeah.
Because for me, for people like us that have seen you from day one together, it pains us to see that formula no more
Yes.
doing
yes,
anything.
Yes.
And
yes.
it got duplicated by a lot of people.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, no, I think Arthur, it is us. At some stage, you just feel that, no, man, I can do this thing, you know. And all of us, I'm not going to blame anyone. There comes a time where after so many years you feel, no, I think I've learned some tricks of this. I can try and do this. Sometimes it could blow in your face. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah. Yeah. I think that's what happened to me as well. I told that, no, man, we've been doing this. I've been perfect in my part as a producer, songwriter, and you guys and all that kind of stuff. So it was a hell of a mistake.
I
Very
think
bad.
so.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I look at Janet Jackson. For years, she has inspired generations. She's never changed producers.
Serious?
It's still Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis. I can't remember. There's always a third guy. But that formula, even when styles were changing, they were always sticking together. And it's hard in this country to do that.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is.
Because one wishes it never stopped.
Yeah.
And do you guys ever talk about it?
We do talk about it, and I think another thing that is causing it, the kind of percentages, you know.
I nearly said that the kind of percentages, we get to a point where we don't really learn them. And when somebody says, can you improve my percentage? You think they're becoming big-headed or whatever.
Yes, yes.
And we struggle to negotiate. And it's the way we present our stories.
Yes.
One of you might have presented the story wrong because that's always the case.
Yes,
it's
yes.
always either party that
yes.
is misunderstood.
Yes.
Sometimes you're not even fighting.
Yes.
You're just misunderstood.
Yes, that's true. That's true. That's true. Arthur, let me be blunt. Each and every musician wants to see the end looking like what you have here. And now if years go by and there's no sign that this is coming, you get, you know, some fall into drugs from drunkards and all that kind of stuff. Some stage suicide. So it is happening. It is something that has to be watched, and just so that people don't get emotional and make stupid decisions and all that kind of stuff. But like I say, when you see that this dream, there's no chance that it can be possible, then there's a whole lot of things, thinking and doing things, mistakes and all that kind of stuff.
You know, you mentioned something that's very sensitive and that's happening in our industry, and it continues to happen. And today's generation is even worse than your generation, than my generation. It's worse, where you can't tell a superstar what to do. And I look at industries, I watch documentaries, you know, on platforms like your Netflix and them, and I watch how most of our international superstars were destroyed. And I look at this generation at the moment. I feel like it's even worse than we thought it was going to be corrected, because we've got documentaries to watch, but it seems like it's getting worse. How are we going to change this?
Hey, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
Because it affects recording deals.
Yeah.
It affects a lot of things. And let's put Whitney Houston as an example. What a talent. But check the route that it went. And then if you are Sizwe and you know how humble you are, you know how chilled you are, you can't tell me anything. You know, but who has to fix this problem? It's a serious problem. And one would think, you know, faith preachers or people like you, you know, that are in gospel would come up with a solution. And when you're sitting here saying, I don't know.
We've tried. I mean, guys like Abu Lundi were, you know.
What a talent.
You see, we really tried, My daughter can tell you, he would frequent my place. I would sit him down and say, listen, man, this can't be. And he gave up. You know, he gave up. In fact, we didn't give up. He just couldn't listen.
Yeah, it's giving up because there's just nothing we can do. Because we also, at some point, need help. Because we are affected by different things. The others might be affected by drugs. But me and you might be affected by emotional setbacks. There's depression. There's a whole lot of you know, spiritual illnesses that are happening out there. And how do I try and assist somebody when I'm also going through things?
Yes, that's true. That's true. Because we have our skeletons as well.
Yes, I was going to say that. That's when we look at your legacy.
Yes.
Now that you have mentioned groups and artists that I never thought you worked with, like your Tetas and Mam Ebony, I'm actually stunned now. Who have you worked with, if you were to count the list?
The list,
including producers.
Yes.
Remember, you have influenced a generation. Yours is not about making that hit song. It's about the influence.
Yes. Well, I went. We got a group from Swaziland. They came to the studio and the guys were not great, so I wrote a song. The singers couldn't crack it, so I got Lundi to lead the song. It came out so well.
Wait a minute, so you worked with Lundi before Tsepo?
Yes. So Lundi cracked it. It was great, and the group took it back to Swaziland. At some stage, the king heard it. And the king said, no, I want to be part of this. So Jabu Nkabinde and Isaiah Mosehla went.
You also discovered Jabu Nkabinde because we used to hang around together.
Yes. So they took the studio equipment to the palace to record the king singing a song. So we felt that, damn, we're going to be rich now. So they recorded the song, and it was not as great as our song, but we felt, oh no, because he's the king, let's make it the main track, you know. We were hoping that each and every home in Swaziland will have a copy. Oh, but it didn't do well at all.
Yeah.
But it was done.
What was the name of the group?
Waters, one? Healing Waters.
Healing Waters.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. That's where I met her mom as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, wait, no, man. I didn't even know she was here. Okay. All right. Healing Waters.
Yeah.
Hey, these are beautiful stories. You know, the producers you have influenced. Me, I always talk about Tsepon Zimande. I always talk about Jabu Nkabinde because I was there.
Yes.
Vuyo Mokoena was big before he passed away.
Yes.
You know, and you had a group, Pure Magic.
Yes. Pure Magic. Nabo
Prapita.
Israel as well.
Israel as well.
Mosehla, yes. And which other group? There's some in the Eastern Cape called Lord Comforters.
Lord Comforters as well?
Yes. Youth with Mission and what else now? What?
So?
Okay, we worked there with Ngandweni. Yes. We also worked with them. Shongwe and Kupuka. I've worked with Makabane as well and Hlengi Wemhlaba. I've written songs for them as well. Yeah.
If you look at your catalog, how many songs would you say you have participated in, part of, you know, one way or the other? You are part of that.
I forgot that we're live. I always want to ask. Man, I think...
No, but it's okay. It's a
I
podcast,
think about
so
360 or more. No more, yeah. Yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
But I'm sitting here, I'm seeing you as the legend. Is that how the country sees you?
Well, not really, because when I get home, after all this
Noise.
huge, noise and success and all that, awards, I persuaded the leadership there to create a space for me to train and help the young up-and-coming ones. And it became very difficult. So I was wondering why wasn't, because I wanted to open a school and I wanted municipality to help me find one. And the doors were shut all the way until I had to find myself one.
But what's the reason for that, Presidio? Because, I don't know, sometimes fame is a curse in this country. Because people expect you to have everything.
Yes.
They expect you to do it for yourself.
Yes.
I'm looking at you and I'm looking at a 300 plus song catalog and I'm thinking, why must he come look for a space? Whereas you want to create an academy
Yes.
for other up and coming generations.
Yes. Yes.
So you created an academy now,
Yes.
eventually.
Yes.
What is it called?
It's called Gqeberha Zako Foundation.
Gqeberha Zako
Foundation,
Foundation.
yes, yes.
Why that name?
It's my sister's name.
Okay.
I just felt that I always against the idea of naming a place about a living person.
Yeah.
Because that person, anything can happen. He can make mistakes in
Yes.
that place. Remember, there was a place called Gqeberha and all that, and then all those things, bad news happened about him and all that. So I just felt good now, maybe to just keep the place safe. Let me do it with my late sister's name.
What happens there at that school?
We're teaching children, mainly now piano, because we started with piano. So we're teaching them that, and we have an agreement with Nelson Mandela University, local university there. So they send teachers to teach the kids there. Yes.
So you have teachers?
Yes, they send teachers, and they do the exams as well in the university.
But who finances the school? It's just the university.
They just pay the teachers. Yes, they just pay the teachers.
But what about you?
The rest, we have to to check, find for ourselves.
Have you considered going to sitters and stuff?
Yes, we're starting to do that now.
Yes.
Yes.
Because sometimes that's the route to go.
Yes.
Or you can also go to, your NLCs. And
Yes.
remember, there might be noises that people are creating about
Yes.
some of us.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean it's reality.
Yes.
It shouldn't stop you
Yes.
from still pursuing your goal in achieving
Yes.
that dream of
Yes.
helping other young
Yes,
people.
yes,
Because if you are a famous person, you are bound at some point in your career going to be faced by challenges from people saying stuff about you, but that
Yes.
shouldn't stop you from
Yes.
helping other people.
Yes.
Because it would be sad if you had to stop doing that.
Yes, it's true. That's true.
So you're going to continue.
Yes.
How old is the school now?
It's 1 year, 2 months now.
Does the Eastern Cape Department of Sport, Arts and Culture know about it?
We went and told them about it. They were supposed to come. Up until now, they haven't come to have a look.
Isn't the problem that you're expecting them to come as well? Because sometimes they don't have to come. You need to also send proposals to them. Because
We do some-
Presidio, you are not an ordinary person. Remember that. Yes, I expect them to come, which normally with governments during elections they will find a way of coming to come say hi.
Yes.
But you also need to
Yeah.
be talking to them.
Yeah. No, we really tried. We really tried to call and all those things. And
I found the Eastern Cape arts and culture being one of the most flexible. I know you're saying you're trying, but I don't know. I find them to be a bit more flexible.
I wouldn't
I've
say,
worked with them.
I wouldn't say so. Maybe because there's another thing as well. If I come, say, I'm paying a visit, I'm from Joburg, I'm going to be in PE for 1 week, it excites them. Now to say I'm permanently here, it's not, when you come to like, I'm settling here and all that kind of stuff, they don't take you as
serious as they're supposed to, but which might be wrong. And I used to do interviews with a lot of KZN radio stations, and they would always say, we want you to help people. And I said, but why can't they make it here?
Yes.
And I feel like those words went somewhere. Yes, one might say KZN government is a bit selfish towards their own artists, but if you look also at the results it achieved, they helped a lot of their own artists.
I really give thumbs up to them.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And I feel Eastern Cape is supposed to take advantage of your legacy.
It's supposed to. It's supposed to. Even in meetings, I would tell them about KZN.
Yes. Oh, you do mention that?
Yes, I do mention that. I would tell them about KZN.
Yeah, because in Gauteng, this is the most difficult place to make it, yes, but everybody comes here.
Yes.
But if you were to go back to all these areas, you can actually come back with a big artist.
That's true. That's true.
Imagine if you were to do a talent search in the Eastern Cape, just focusing on Eastern Cape artists and saying, I want the next Rebecca out of these people. I'm sure if you had the support, they would break that artist.
Definitely.
And Eastern Cape has got a lot of soulful artists.
Yes, true.
You guys have got a legacy.
That's true. That's true.
Serious legacy.
Yes.
I mean, look at your Vusi Novas.
Your Zonkes.
Zonke?
Yes.
She's from Eastern Cape?
She's from Port Elizabeth, yes.
What?
Yes.
TKZ? Look at Loiso, look at Zwai.
Yes.
Ringo?
No, Ringo's Cape Town.
Oh, yes,
Ringo's
it's Cape Town.
Yeah.
There's another one.
And there's this.
Nati, was there Nati?
Nati knows from Transkei.
Okay.
And then there's this one.
Yeah, but I'm just looking at
that Cape.
Yes.
Yes. There's this one man Amanda Black as well.
Amanda Black as well?
Black, yeah. And Amanda Faku as well.
Yes.
Amanda Faku as well.
Faku.
Yes.
I'm trying to remember the name, but I know the Faku. Yes. She's also from there.
Yes, she's also from there. Yeah.
So there's a lot.
There's a lot.
Sizwe, you've been in this industry. You've spent years in Gauteng, in Joburg.
Yes.
What is it that you would say you have learned that you'd want to impart to up-and-coming artists? The ups and downs. What were your highs? What were your lows?
The challenge we came across with artists, more special recently, it is not easy now to get people out from their homes to go to a hall concert, because of the entertainment that they have at home. I mean, now you can get top shows about Aretha, about Teddy Pendergrass. They will bring you a list of those concerts and say which one do you want, the New York or the and then you choose, you get the best, and then you've got your surround sound in the house. So now when you go to a concert, what are you going to see that will say, I must get out of the house? So, Arthur, you were making these things, you guys. I remember Abo Willie, they would dance, Winnie would sing, and it would look so good, you know. And that's not happening. You know, no one says, let my show have this extra attraction, not just me singing, you know. So there has been that challenge as well that is there, and artists would feel like, no man, you're demanding quite a lot from us. We're happy with this. We're gonna sing what they like the song, and that's it, you know. And I think that's where I'm disturbed a little bit when I try to advise the artists, and I would see that they're like, no, you're becoming hard on us and all that kind of.
But what if one says we are not marketing ourselves enough? Because you look at, and I'll use Amapiano as an example. People go to the clubs. There's two genres that are huge at the moment. I'll say, in fact, three. It will be the DJ industry with house music or tech or piano, whatever you call it. I'll say dance music. And there'll be Amapiano artists. And there will be gospel artists. But one interesting thing that you mentioned is the halls. We have decided to abandon the halls. There are no concerted halls. What do you think is causing that? You say it's because people are getting better entertainment at home? I'm saying it's because of the marketing. We are struggling to compete with the entertainment at home.
You're right.
I feel like we're not selling our product the correct way.
Yes, you're right.
Because why is it that with Amapiano, people still want to go see them?
No, that's true.
Because I feel there are still markets there. Yes, the halls, I go to the townships where I used to dance and whatever, and they are a little bit more strict in terms of allowing people to come and perform.
Yes.
But one funny thing or strange thing, churches fill those venues. So for a gospel artist, that's a market right there. So I still feel that needs to be explored in order to sustain our industries. Because we cannot just give up and say, there's a lot of entertainment at home. What if because Arthur and Sizwe are a bit tired, they are tired of touring around the country, they feel like nothing is happening. I mean, how many years have you been on the road?
Yeah. But Arthur, what I think we really need, because I mean, look at this kid, Thailand.
Yes.
I mean, she's getting all these international awards. I'm telling you, the way she makes it upon that, I look good.
Yes.
And I move well. Those things, you even forget about the song, whether it's a nice song or what.
You focus on the packaging.
Yes, and the packaging. I think if that could be fixed, it could make a difference. You know.
You feel that's one missing.
Yes.
I never looked at it that way, but you are right.
Yeah.
And there's another issue about us as artists dying as paupers. What causes that? We spoke about it a little bit earlier, but and I have a feeling it's not going to stop.
Well, Arthur, you said it mouthful when you said instead of addressing the issues on a nice way, you know, with no anger. If you feel this percentage is not working for you, how can you sit down and see what can be done instead of saying, no, I'm moving from here, going to this company and all that. I think, and also to look at the reality. For instance, now, I think we were better off then with royalties because people would buy an album, which is 120 rands. Now it's a single. You know, I don't know how much is it, whether it's 7 rand or what. And you get a fraction of that 7 rand. and how much the amount, I mean, out of that, what will you make? So I think we're going to have big names being frustrated, big songs and all that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, when it comes to earning, it's nothing.
Have you considered still writing songs for artists?
I do. As we speak now, yesterday I wrote for the lady called Zodwa. She performed my songs there, and the new Pure Magic thing,
Yes.
I'm doing songs for that as well. Yeah. So
Even though you're still worried that the royalties might not be enough.
well, I'm worried because if it's gonna be singles, it's not gonna be great. But I'm starting to be happy about the fact that if it's huge, and then people
Yes.
book it, and then we will make a stronger living.
But you'd be sitting at home. That artist would be there.
Well, now we're much clever now. We've grown. It's not going to happen like that. No,
Oh, you sign contracts.
yes,
Yeah, because you remember when I used to do it and people would say I'm exploiting artists
Yeah.
because I could see ahead that
yes.
at some point, yeah, you're not going to make money as
That's
a record
true.
label.
That's true. That's true.
But aren't you worried about AI? Because now
Yeah.
there are artists that are
Yes.
being created.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Those artists, you can't meet them anyway,
yeah.
but songs are being created.
Yeah.
Have you considered doing something like that? And how do you feel about it?
Very much worrying. But it's got, Arthur, its advantage if you look at it. For instance, we have sounds that we wish you could go to a huge studio and get this kind of sound. And I think now, if IA is used I don't like it to be used in a voice, a singer.
Yeah.
As much as it does a lot. I've got a guy who played me a song. I couldn't believe. I said, is this? He's a local guy. I said to him, is this the new Boys to Men? He said, no, that's me.
Yes.
I mean, it was so nice, believe you me. And he's loading it online. He's
Yes.
making a living
You
out
can
of it.
actually, with your own voice, create a Rebecca sounding artist. You use your voice, you tell it to sing it like Rebecca.
Yes.
And she can't claim anything.
Yes.
That's sad.
It's
But I heard that one way or the other, they're finding ways of
okay,
if
sorting
it's
that
your
out.
voice, but how are you going to say it to your voice?
Yes.
It was me singing and I
Yes.
just changed it.
Yes.
And
yes.
remember, you can actually play the notes of the singing. It's even worse.
Phew.
For geniuses like you, you're supposed to be looking at it and saying, okay, I'm spending so many hours in the studio. How about also spending so many hours learning AI?
Yes.
Because
yes.
whether you like it or not, whether
Yes.
you're going to argue
Yes.
with it or not,
Yes. Yes.
it's the future.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
You've been there from cassettes to vinyls to CDs
Yes.
to USBs.
Yes.
Now it's AI and
Yes.
everything happens on the phone.
Yes. Yes. No, it is good, Arthur, but like I say, it mustn't be. How can I say it? There are advantages. I'm looking at it on more special on instrument side. I think it can take a dry rhythm and bring a whole lot of life into it. I like that side of it.
Were you aware that you can take one of your songs and turn it into a house song using AI only?
Is it?
Yes.
Sure.
Any of your hit songs, you are talking 300 plus songs here. You can put it into AI on the phone now and say, can you please create a house song? So there's an opportunity right there. I know it sounds bad, but I'm saying to you, Prasita, whether we like it or not, let's change the way we think.
Yes. No,
Because
I hear you.
either
I hear
way,
you.
it's
true.
here.
Yeah.
We can't erase it.
Yes,
We
yes.
can't do anything about
Yes,
it.
yes,
But
yes.
it's here.
Yeah, I hear you.
And it's even on the phone. On the phone, like when you get bored, you can actually sit on your phone and get an AI app and start creating music. Imagine being the genius that you are, how much you can achieve out of AI. I know somebody will say I'm teaching you bad habits, but
Maybe we need to come to your studio and look at some tracks you can work on.
I haven't been in the studio for quite some time, but yes, my mission 2026, AI produced songs. I'm going to focus.
Yeah.
You see, this year the focus was building this platform, the media house that we've built. Next year the platform is how do you make money out of those songs that we created? Because I'm like you.
Yes,
A
yes.
lot of catalog.
Yes, yes.
But what do you do with that catalog?
Yes, yes.
We've got kids that we're going to live in this world.
Yes,
What
yes.
are we leaving them with
Yes.
if we're not exploiting
Yes,
our compositions?
yes, that's true. That's true.
Hence I'm saying, I know I'm brainwashing, but I have no choice. Sizwe, looking at your life, which producers would you say has influenced your journey?
Locally, I would say Ray was one of my role models. As you know, even my first recording, I've done it with him. And there's quite a number of them. Even Peter Mutishu.
Wait, before we move, you did your first recording with Ray Phiri?
Yes, in that Ebony album.
Wow.
He produced that album. Peter Tlati got him to produce that.
Oh, nice.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you were recording it at?
At Galo Studios.
Okay.
Or was it RPM? I think it was RPM.
RPM was downtown, right?
Yeah, it was
Yes,
downtown,
yes.
yeah. So we recorded there.
Okay, and then please name them. You said Peter Mutishu?
Peter Mutishu and who else? Oh gosh. My memory is disturbing me now. There were also some white guys, who produced.
I nearly said, didn't people like your Mali Watsons and them?
Yes, Mali Watson.
Yes.
Yes. Mali Watson and of course Shelwyn Sandel.
Yes,
Shelwyn Sandel,
yes, because that's where I started working.
Yes,
I
I
worked
remember.
at Sylvan Shandel's studios.
Yes. No, there were some good, very, very, very good guys. Yeah.
So there's been a lot.
Yeah.
And artists that you would say, yeah, this ones I would look up to.
Artists, from our time, there were group like about Teenage Lovers. There were those times movers. There was what's his group's man? About Drive.
Yeah.
About Spirits.
So
Response
that's
and all
long before even the Hararis and them.
Yes. Harare was also one of. They had a wonderful keyboard player, Sel Pintuli.
Yes.
Yeah, was very influential as well.
There was a lady, no? There was a lady
There
as
was
well.
also a lady, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. I just forgotten her name, but she was playing very well as well.
And there was Funky Mohapi.
Funky Mohapi, yes.
All those people.
Yes, Alec and all
Yes,
that.
I used to follow music.
Yeah.
I started following music from primary school.
Okay.
It's scary how
Okay.
I used to follow music, I just wanted to be a star.
Okay.
All I wanted in my life was to be a star.
Okay.
And little did I know that getting up there is not easy.
Yes.
It's not
yes.
easy to maintain it up
No,
there.
it is not easy. And to maintain it, you know that word, to maintain it.
Yes.
Sure. Because there were guys who came with bam, big, huge hits.
Yes.
One of them is my friend, Sydney.
Mama's Baby.
Yes, Mama Baby. You remember that?
But that thing was huge.
Too much.
But don't hits like that affect you mentally? Because Sydney was huge.
Yes. And from nowhere. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
out of nowhere.
Like, he never was like started and he hustled and all that kind of stuff.
I didn't even know him. I just
First
said
time
one
he
day,
comes to the,
oh, you listen to the radio, Sababa Nabale Softy,
yes,
so
yes,
give
yes,
mama's baby.
yes, yes, yes. That
Damn
was
it.
huge, yeah.
That thing became huge.
Yes, 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 yes.
And it becomes a tough act to follow, though.
Yes, yeah. It was tough. It was tough. And remember, there was also a war in between Selwyn and Chris Gelakis.
For that song.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know whether the artist belonged to Chris Gelakis and Selwyn
Selwyn did the song.
the production and all that kind of thing. It like exploded.
But isn't it funny that white people then were making black hits?
Yes, yes, yes.
What happened to that?
Hey,
I mean, look at the hits that we had. They were mostly produced by white people.
Yes, yes.
A lot of people might be shocked you mentioning white people as some of your influences.
Yes.
I mean, you look at people like Adi van Wyk. He's a top show promoter. People don't know that Big Concerts is owned by somebody that produced Chico.
Yes.
Adi van Wyk. When they
Yes.
see international acts coming here, they don't know this guy was producing black people.
Yes,
He
yes.
understands the market.
Yes, yes,
There's Mali Watson.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, Marvin Moses, as
Yes.
much as he's colored. But,
Yes.
you know, there was Melvin Matthews. There were
Yes.
just a whole lot of...
John Gelakis. all
Yeah,
those,
John
yes,
Gelakis.
Yes, yes, yes.
Kalanakis also, yes.
Yes,
And there was Chris Gelakis and
Yes,
there was John
yes.
Gelakis.
Yeah.
It was white people
Yes,
dominating.
yes.
Mike Fuller running an independent record label. But what happened to that? What happened to our white people?
Yeah. And I must be honest, they were doing a good job. Those guys, when we started with Rebecca, we were not really comfortable into doing that type of music. But the engineer, Bones Brettel,
Bones Brettel.
yes, 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 yes.
What happened to
Yeah.
like the influence
Yeah.
that they...
Yeah, it's no longer happening. I don't know why. I don't know why.
Looking at the future, Sizwe, what would you say should happen that you think is not happening?
Well, my fear, Arthur, is that this IA that we've been talking about is going to come up with things that confuses the whole thing. I'm just having that fear that even people who are not musicians are going to shock everybody, and what is that going to cost? And there's going to be confusion because now you're going to say, come then to the concert and perform this, and it's not going to happen. You know, so
Do you think people even care about that?
I don't think they do. I don't think they do, but
They care about the popular face that they
Yes,
know,
yes,
they see.
yes.
I mean, if people can die for the DJ, a DJ plays your music. They love the DJ. So from that perspective, AI is here to stay. Me, I just want to brainwash you so much that when you live here, you're going to remake your songs. That's all I want to do.
yes,
Because I feel like you stand a very good chance because your songs are already popular.
yes, yes, yes,
You've got a big catalog of hits.
yes, yes.
No single house in this country would say don't know your song unless if they are white or whatever.
Yes, yes,
Each and every house
yes, yes.
would still sing to most of your songs.
Yes,
And imagine if you were to remake all those songs. Exactly. It sounds juicy.
Yeah.
You see. And
So-
looking at artists now, do you think the hunger and the drive is still the same as our generation, your generation?
It is not. I think also the fact that there's no record companies anymore. There's no.
The hardships are gone.
Not really, because we would trust the gallows and the EMIs with your stuff and all that kind of stuff. So, and also the there's been a whole lot of abrupt change, which I don't think it was done well. The fact that they closed the city shops and there's no longer cities and all that, and I think it was done abruptly because people used to like to check the city, who's involved here, who produced there, and all that kind of stuff. And now with that and I don't think people are too much deep into digital that they would go to the internet and check this album, producing ban and all that. People would wish to go and also have their copy at hand. This is my copy, I'm taking it home. So I think that also made a lot of negative, that I can only go and get and download this song.
What's happening with your catalog? Now that we're discussing having to look and read at these things, because that's another thing that can make the younger generation understand some of the legacies in this country.
Yes. Yeah.
Who's exploiting your catalog right now?
My catalog is mainly with Universal.
Okay.
But it's my publishing.
Yes.
Yes.
They're just administering.
Yes.
Yeah, because that's a big catalog. I'm sure they will come soon and say, we're thinking of AIing one of these songs or some of these songs.
Yeah.
Hence I'm saying, if I were you, I wouldn't be worried that much. I wouldn't worry that much. I know you love that keyboard of yours, but you can still, over and above that, that AI still go up here.
Yes.
Which is another thing I'm complaining about when it comes to your career. Brad Don made sure he keeps on performing. What happened with Sizwe Zako still standing behind that piano?
No. It's happening in Port Elizabeth, and now that we've done lyrics,
the concert yesterday.
Yesterday, yeah. So we're bringing it up because now we're a package. There's Zodwa, there's myself, there's Pure Magic, So it's starting to happen.
But have you ever visualized, and your daughter is supposed to be the one taking this dream further, visualized a Sizwe Zako performance with all those hits, whether it's sung by young people or by whoever?
Yeah. Hey,
all we want to see is you behind that piano.
Yes.
Whoever is doing that song, as long as they do justice to that song.
Yes.
But all we want to see is a Sizwe Zako. I keep on saying to people, if I really want to still perform, whether I'm with dancers, whether I'm with whoever, because I know how to DJ, I'll still take my records, get other people to perform, and still say Arthur is performing. People will go to those shows.
Yes.
We love you, but we can't see you.
Yes.
And you want to blame somebody for that.
Yeah. I know.
The fact that I was dying to go to your show yesterday, it means there's something there.
Yes.
So there's a lot of opportunities out there, Sizwe. It's us worrying about the past. Whether you like it or not, it's going to change and you're not going to stop it.
Yes.
You can complain as much as you want.
Yes.
It's here to stay.
Okay.
You can't change it.
Yeah,
we need to embrace it.
That's true.
Any last words, Sizwe, or anything that I might have left out?
We just regrouped as a group, Pure Magic. As you know that we lost our singers. The first one was Vuyo to pass away, and then Rebecca Mokoena. So we couldn't continue because lead singer is more of a drive in a group. But fortunately, we managed to get somebody. He sent me on WhatsApp his music to listen to him, and I said, please come to Port Elizabeth. So he drove to Port Elizabeth. We rehearsed the songs. I'm telling you, she can tell you, he rocked the concert yesterday.
So now you are more inspired to go back again.
Definitely.
So that person has got that Vuyo and Prapita's voice.
And then a bit more.
Wow.
Yeah, a bit more.
So the future is bright yet
Very,
again.
very bright. Very, very
You
bright.
see, God loves us. God will always find a way of reviving this thing that you're trying to run away from.
That's it.
Sizwe, I'm going to ask you very funny questions, but you need to try and ask as fast as possible.
Okay.
It's just funny questions, just to show people that you're a normal human being, just like me and them. What's that one song that instantly lifts your spirit no matter what?
That one song. I mean, I've written.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can even say, this one I wrote, yes, lifts my spirit, and this one is somebody's song.
Yes. There's one that I wrote. I think it's the best songs amongst my songs. It's called Uthando Lwam. It was sung by Rebecca.
Uthando Lwam.
Uthando Lwam, yeah.
Wow. We must play it at the end of this show.
Please.
Yeah.
Please, yeah. It is the first, when we were given a go-ahead, a green light to do gospel, that was the first song to come. I said, okay, now we got what we wanted, we can't come weak. And then we did that song. And what I like about that song is like saying, no matter how hard life can be, I will still rely on God, and I know He will cover me and all that kind of stuff.
Do you still go to church?
I do sometimes. Yeah,
Okay.
I do sometimes.
If you weren't a musician or producer, what alternate career would you have chosen?
I think I would have been a farmer.
A farmer.
Yeah, I like farming.
In fact, talking about that, when you were a kid, they asked you, what gift do you want?
Yes.
And you chose a piano.
Yes.
Why?
Because then a whole lot of groups from Joburg were flocking into Port Elizabeth. The Beaters, which have changed to be Harare, and Steve Kekana, Mahlatin, and all those groups. So we just loved seeing these things, and we said we wanna be this. Yeah. So
And then you decided.
I decided to learn. And also, my neighbor was buying jazz albums. He bought a lot of Jimmy Smith, the organ player. And then it really influenced me. You know, he would cut his grass and take the speaker outside, and then the whole area would listen to that. So I liked Jimmy Smith a lot. And when Peter Tlati teamed me with Jimmy Smith at Moretele Park, that was my dream coming true. And also, what excited me was when it was his turn to go on stage, the piano, the keyboard couldn't switch on.
Wow.
His keyboard. So he came and borrowed mine. So it's there at home. I'm valuing it a lot because the world top keyboard player played on that.
Yeah.
So that was really
Your most treasured musical item at the moment.
Yes.
You keep on mentioning Prapita, and I feel like we didn't talk about him. How much of an influence he was to your career?
Oh, he was really a master, I must say. A lot of things that happened wouldn't have happened without him. Yes, he was really, really a master, and he had contacts and all that kind of stuff. So things that were hard for other people, he could easily do them. I remember he says to me, we were performing at State Theatre. He said, I just spoken to Hugh to join you. And I couldn't believe it. As we were playing, I don't know, I think it was Tululalele.
Yeah.
And we could hear the piano coming from the back, the trumpet coming from backstage, and it was Brahu. So that's how influential, to think of just getting Brahu to come and play.
For free?
For free, yeah.
Damn.
So it was exciting, and it's on DVD, it was recorded on video.
I love moments like those. What's a funny moment or unexpected moment that ever happened during a studio session?
a studio session was when we were recording an album, a song. What is this song, man? I just forgotten. I think it is Yegeleni Ngihambe. That song, somebody, I think it was Prapita, decided that if you could put in a Madodana, say, this would be nice. And he went and got them, because I think he worked with them at RPM and all that. So he got them, we recorded, and we were so excited.
I remember.
We were so excited, and it was like, yeah, you guys are done. And now they left. We went now to listen.
And it was off.
Off pitch, off pitch, off pitch, off pitch.
You know why I'm laughing? Because by then I was talking to you. That's why I remember what happened. So it was off key.
Yes,
and all of you were raving about them. They came and they sang, and then the following day it was a disaster.
Yeah, it was a disaster. But Selwyn, I don't know what it was, Selwyn and Richard Mitchell.
Yeah.
But it did some magic, and things started to be better.
Yeah.
And that was a hit song. I can tell you now, you know where it came from? I had a headache and I just felt like, no, it's too much, guys. It might take me. So, and I said, if that happens, just let me go. Don't hassle. So that the song Yegeleni Ngihambe came with that. And now when Chris Hani passed away, that song was popular, and the Shell House called us to come and perform at the funeral. And also when Godfather Godfrey Mloyi passed away, he wrote his own biography.
Yes, I remember. He said,
Yeah. And the family invited Rebecca because he wanted her to.
Yes.
So it was something like when you take my coffin from, he had those.
Yes, I remember he had an obituary with all the instructions.
Yes.
My tomb must be like this. Yes. And part of that was your song as well.
Yes.
That's so beautiful.
Yes, yeah.
Who's the one artist, dead or alive, you wish you could collaborate with?
Definitely Zahara.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know, something said Brenda Fassie. Wow, Zahara, yes.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so beautiful.
Zahara. Oh, we lost a huge star there.
Yes.
Yeah, we lost a huge star.
What is the one thing people would be shocked to learn about Sizwe Zako?
Oh, man, I wouldn't know.
That one thing that people would say no. I can mention one, that he doesn't believe in AI. So I'm sure you can mention another one.
Man, I don't know, Arthur. I don't know, but sure, it's
That
hard
one
for me.
thing.
It's just hard for me to say. It's just hard for me to say.
You can't find one.
Yeah.
Sure. What is your go-to comfort meal after a long day in the studio? That meal that you treasure?
Oxtail and mince, and oxtail and mash.
And mash.
Yeah.
Wow. And people are going to say I'm lying when I say I had oxtail and mash yesterday.
And my girl is the best cook in that. She went to school for cooking.
Hey, if your life was a soundtrack, what would be the opening track?
The opening track.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
What would be that track that, if you were to do your life story, for an example, that track that you would want to see being the most featured song? Like you mentioned something like Uthando Lwami or something like that. What's that song that you'd want to be remembered for?
Okay, there is a song also mine. It's called La Kushona Ilanga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lagushonilanga, yeah. You must listen to that as well.
Did you? Oh, your own version.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
an
my own version.
adaptation.
No, it's not. It's a new song.
Okay.
It's an instrumental jazzish kind of
Okay.
thing. Yeah, I liked it. I've opened my show with it yesterday.
And if it was somebody's song?
If it was somebody's song, I would go for Flowers of the Nation, by, you remember, who's this guy, man? There's this guy, man.
I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about the name, but I'm trying to remember the song.
It just escaped me.
But we'll find the song.
Yeah.
Gospel choir versus jazz band. Which one would you choose?
Gospel choir.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Didn't you release a jazz album?
I did.
But you'd still choose a gospel choir?
Yes.
Wow, interesting. What's that guilty pleasure song that people wouldn't expect you to enjoy? It's not a Sizwe Zako song. That one that you just play in Makoneni, whether it's quiet or house, anything.
When I'm alone at home, I play. Who's this quiet musician? Brown Dash. Yeah.
No ways. Which one?
Believe you me, there's that thing
Or
like
boom boom.
Sidlimali Amakrosa. I like that.
When you look at your 45 years in music, what does your legacy mean to you?
It means that there will be people who say, even from this dusty township, we can go somewhere, like what's happening now. It's when I go back home, I left there very young, and most people don't know me. Okay, they know my music. I want to be the role model. I want to be there. I always against the fact that Vusinova leaves PE and becomes a huge star in Joburg and stay in Joburg, buy a house in Joburg, get married in Joburg. If it was me, we'd stay there.
So you always wish to go back to New Brighton?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yes.
And after how many years did you finally say, I'm going back home?
Just like, I think after 38 years.
I always say big ups to a person like Brasipo Mabus Hot Sticks. He's never left Soweto.
Yes.
He's never left Soweto.
Yes.
He's been there.
Yes.
And you wish things were different then, because then you would have always flown in and out. I've seen a lot of Durban artists doing that. And you wish you did that.
Yes.
But New Brighton has changed over the years.
Yeah.
And how does it seem now?
Well, it has changed, and also people are numb, but they don't like jump as we were hoping that if now we have a top studio in the neighborhood would knock every now and again asking for help and all that. It's not happening. And you would hear somebody say, I was in a wedding, I had a singer there who was so dynamic, and you would say, could you contact for me here? And then you would bring, and we would try and work out something. It's not like she would say, hey, there's a studio in New Brighton, let me go and try my luck and knock and see what can happen. That's the situation. I don't know what's causing that.
Would you say you're being underutilized?
Definitely. And not only me, there's been whole huge guys. There's another one who just passed away, Fair Faku, was a trumpet player, and Lawrence Machiza was a guitarist.
Yes, I remember.
He used
to do sessions for us as
well. They never make use of him, as gifted as he was. Yeah, he played with Hugh and
Taught the
all.
world.
Yes,
He's been
yes,
all over.
yes. So he died stranded there. They never made use of him. Yeah, so that's the place we're at.
Would you say our industry is harsh and ungrateful to its sons and daughters?
Yes, I would say so, yes. I would say so.
If you were to talk to a young Sizwe Zako, a son, on Christmas Day, what would you say to them?
Well, my advice would be to learn broadly about any journey one wants to take and get to know the do's and don'ts in it, and more especially the business side of it. You know, I think there should come in a time where an artist should know that if I'm getting 10%, how much is that when I'm told that 10,000 has been sold? I must know how much is that. But we never cared for that, as you know. So I really wish to advise them to be more, you know.
But what do you think causes that? Because I always say to people, be passionate first before wanting to get paid. And from what you just said, I feel like it's a wrong advice that I'm giving to people. Because I choose passion over payment. You're saying payment over passion, or you're saying they must go together?
Yeah, they have to go together, because surely you really want to see yourself in that CD cover and at a record bar and listening to yourself at the radio. You know, you've got that passion, that must happen. But now, as strong as that, the business side.
Would you say you regret having a good heart? Because you've got a good heart.
No. I don't regret, because I think that's where no one has ever made headlines about me and all that kind of stuff. There's nothing negative that came out and all that. I think it's because of that. I gave a lot. I gave out a lot, and that I don't regret it.
Including giving me that for rent. Any last words, Francis?
Arthur, when I come here, I was blown away by this place. And it says to me, this is a dream that every one of us as artists has. So if one could ask, I would say, I thought it will never happen, but I saw it today. It can happen. And congratulations, my brother.
Thank you. And remember, it's also the talks that we would have sitting at your flat there in Hillbrook, you know, between Gqeberha Park. So those things were accumulated through the years. Some of the things that you guys said to us, you never thought we were listening. And we were listening, you know, because I look at you and I look at my dad and I see the same person, because he's humble and he's always trying to mentor and encourage people. And thanks for that, Sizwe. We'll always love you and we'll always support you.
Thank you, my brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was Sizwe Zako. Let's put our hands together for Sizwe!
Thank you.